What's up, guys, and welcome to your App Store update for Friday, February 22nd. I am Justin Davis. I am joined by the Raging Canadian.
Oh my God.
It's
Oh
you.
yeah, I should say my name in this part. This is the part where I say my name. Okay, Charles Onyet. Yes, hi.
You are Charles Onyet. Destin has been doing these with me, so sorry if you were expecting him.
I'm not as good as Destin.
Well,
so
you're taller.
It's true.
And more Canadian.
Actually, well, that's debatable.
You're equal amounts of Canadian. So the App Store update compiles all the game launches, price drops, and updates for any given day. So this is Friday, February 22nd. We got a bunch of games to get through. So Charlie, let's just jump right in.
Oh my God, what are we playing right now?
We are taking a look at a game called Spunk and Moxie. That's the two characters' names, so don't get any terrible ideas in your head.
Okay. Is it an endless runner?
It is not an endless runner.
Okay.
Ooh, that seems kind of loud. Can we mix that down? I guess I can do it by hand.
There we go.
Okay. So this game is a little bit, I don't know if the developer actually describes it this way, but the way that I think about it is
you should go for it, by the way.
It's almost like a one-button Super Meat Boy, and I'll explain to you what that means. So the only button in the game is tapping, and if you tap and hold, he did those wall jumps automatically. All I had to do was hold.
Oh, and if you timed that properly at the apex of that jump, you would have hit the bottom of that platform and actually gotten up there to get the special crystal or whatever it was.
And so it's all about, you have a limited amount of time. There's a timer running down at the top, and I'm already not going to get the gold medal time. This game doesn't F around.
So you might as well just hit that restart button.
So when I don't press anything, he's bouncing back and forth on his own. And then when I hold down, then you can do the wall jumps and do the jumping.
See, I think that's smart. I like it when it's a challenge to automate the right elements, right?
Yep. And so I got, I feel like I got through that level pretty fast, right? 39 seconds, but I earned 2 of the 7 medals that you need to earn at every given stage. And so that was the first stage. It gets much harder, with enemies and, other things that you need to avoid or that can kill you. But it's got that one
Do you actually have an attack, or
no,
how do you deal with enemies? You just avoid them?
Yeah, you just avoid them.
Okay.
And so you need to fit through there's little things like Meat Boy, getting through that little gap is not always as easy as you think it might be. And so there's awards for getting through a level in a certain amount of time, collecting all the little collectibles, and that's basically it. Charlie, what's your snap judgment? Would you play Spunk and Moxie? It's $2.99.
I would, actually. I like the decision making. I don't think they went overly complex on the control inputs. I think they give you control over the right elements there. I think that looks really cool.
Yeah, and it's really smooth and fast paced, so all of that really works well. Next up is Gun Brothers 2 from Glue Mobile. This is a freemium game like all of Glue's games.
I'm smirking, but it's specifically because it's called Gun Bros.
Yeah, I mean, it's Gun Bros, not Gun Brothers. You're right. They are very clear on that point. There's no period there.
It's Gun Bros. That's not even...
That period is... The Bros is
not
a
shortened...
short.
Yes, there's no shortened version there. It's Bros. They are Bros.
So Gun Bros is freemium. It's a freemium twin-stick shooter. We'll see if it loads. I guess it's calling mom. It's these little funny loading screen things are funny, except... when it doesn't
except
load,
when it takes a long time,
and then it's
well,
okay.
maybe it's a really long distance call. I don't know. I don't know how phones work.
Maybe we won't be able to show you Gun Brothers 2. I don't know.
This is actually the game. The pay to play part is to actually play it.
Yeah, you can pay to make the loading screen take only 5 seconds.
It's free to download the title screen. Oh, here we go.
Nope, we're still.
No, oh, I'm sorry. Now it's loading the menus.
Wow, that was really slow. That was not this slow last night. It might be, we're a little bit farther away from
You
Wi-Fi.
need to defrag your iPad.
Yeah, I guess so. So it's a freemium twin-stick shooter, and it's really kind of aggressive on the freemium stuff. You need to grind a lot. And, some of the guns, I'm like, how much does this gun cost? It's $8 in real money.
Okay.
But, you can play. I did 5 missions last night for free, and you're kind of fine to ignore that stuff if you want to ignore that stuff.
And by grind, you mean you just play stages over and over again
Yeah.
until you have enough, essentially, to get to the next one, so you can actually survive.
Exactly. And so, move on the left side of the screen, aim on the right side of the screen. Enemies are going to pop up. This is sort of an earlier stage, so there's just a couple bad guys there.
Are the controls pretty responsive?
Yeah, I mean, your character is moving slow, but that's because I'm really early in the game. You earn new items and equipment that up your speed, up your health. And by the end of the game, this would be a very, very fast-paced, frantic shooter. It's only kind of slow because we are early in the game right now. And that my little teammate is controlled. He's AI controlled.
So it's turning in kind of a bullet hell experience here as the
Yeah.
little projectiles fly all over the place.
Yep, that's exactly right. I'm earning, so the way that this game works is you earn crates as you do things, and there's different levels of crates, like bronze, silver, and gold, and the quality of the crate determines, there's a gambling element, right? You're not earning guaranteed, a silver crate is maybe 10% likely to include a really badass item, for example. And I don't know. I don't
Looks
even,
like you're going through that pretty quickly. But yeah, as you said, it was it was an early stage.
yeah. And so that's Gun Bros 2. It's freemium, so you can download it for yourself and make up your mind and see if you want to download it. The game that I think is maybe the most exciting title today, Charlie, we'll see what you think, is Major Magnet.
I've played this.
Okay.
I have actually.
Okay, so maybe you can tell me. I'll be in the captain's seat, and then they're the driver's seat, and you can tell me what you think about this.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, it's you're basically just trying to make yourself move around magnets as you're doing. And to do that, you're actually tapping on the magnets to kind of activate them. So you have to basically try to maintain momentum and time it just right. So, oh god, see, so exactly that. So if you disconnect from a magnet at the wrong time, you'll kind of go flying off the stage and you have to restart. But if you can time it properly to disconnect right at the right spot when you're flying around those magnets, then you can basically snake through the whole stage, collect a bunch of coins, and get high scores. So it's pretty simple to control.
Yeah.
But there's a really it feels like there is a skill gap there. So you will have a noticeable difference between a rookie and a more experienced player. There's a lot to actually learn. You can feel yourself getting better while you play the game.
Yeah, I mean, the actual nuts and bolts of what I'm doing here is I'm just tapping on one of these magnets, and then he's connected to it, and then the time that I let go determines, where and how he flies through the environment.
Yeah, and there's some other elements, too. Like you can, if you swipe, I think, across him while he's in the air, you'll do kind of an air dash.
Yeah, just
there
like
you go.
that.
Okay.
So that's Major Magnet. I like this game a lot. If that looked a little fuzzy, it's because we're playing on an iPad, and that is an iPhone-only game, so we are blowing up the screen there to show you that.
Yeah, I think that's a really cool title.
Oh, God. Someone's going to be really mad at me for pronouncing this wrong, but there's the comic book series, Usagi Yojimbo? Usagi?
I'm going to go with that.
And I guess it's pretty well known. I mean, I haven't read any of the comics. It's about this rabbit Ronin, I guess, basically. He's a samurai. And this game is, I like the art style a lot. I like the cartoony part of it. And it's just a brawler. Like, it's, you have a heavy attack and a light attack.
And these are virtual buttons on screen that you can see there.
Yep, that's right.
That Justin is tapping.
There are different combos. He's got sort of a special move where you can spin around.
And that's strictly on movement where you did that, right? That was on the virtual joystick?
Yeah, that was. But there are different, like I'm very early in the game, and so after every level, like I'm unlocking 1 or 2 new combos. So right now I can just kind of like whack guys. But, I'm assuming that the longer I play, I will be unlocking different combo moves and whatnot.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of those wait and see experiences, so you can find out if the gameplay really does kind of evolve into something really unique, or if it just kind of stays like the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been incredibly impressed with this so far. I like the style a lot. I feel like the combat is a little bit clunky, but I like it enough to continue giving it a shot. Let me see. I think there's one more.
So far, I'm pretty much just on board with Major Magnet.
Major Magnet's really fun. Brickwood is a pretty clever little puzzle game that I want to make sure we talk a little bit about too. It's a little weird. I think it's like $3, which is
it's getting up there.
Yeah, that might be a little bit too much. It's a clever puzzle game where you have to get all that liquid that's in one spot and get it into the green circle, and then it follows gravity. So it's like that's the first stage, and you delete the bricks by doing that. But how they sort of mix it up.
Yeah, what gets in your way?
So you can also build bricks. So like you can do this to like build a spot for the bricks to go.
And the water doesn't just have to pass through those spaces; it has to stay in those spaces.
Right. So it's like now I built a little reservoir for it, and it's gonna sit. Oh, but look, see, I didn't get enough. So you have to do a clever. Like this is the first stage. I'm glad I picked this one at random because it's actually the first one that has like a proper puzzle element.
So is there more water in that top reservoir?
Yes,
than there needs to be.
So we fill that one up, and now we need to build a little spot for the water to go. And now, so now that should flow over there.
So a little bit of a maybe where's my water vibe.
Yeah.
In terms of how you redirect things.
And the game gets really wild a little bit later on. This is the first stage that teaches you can switch the gravity. So I tap up, and then the gravity is at the top, and then I tap back down, and then the
you just flip
at
it
the
back.
bottom.
Yeah, okay.
And so then puzzles get much more advanced later on. With like, well, this is another one that's actually pretty easy, but like gravity
you turn the stage around. Okay.
Gravity that way, and so then I didn't get it all up there, and yada yada yada. So that's Brickwood. It's $2.99.
Seems like a good progression if they keep introducing elements like that, the graph switching and things like that.
Yep. I completely agree. And you know what? We're gonna do something that I've actually not done on the App Store update.
Oh my god!
This game called every other day before we record, I test the games, and this one I have not played. So
Oh, so you do not understand what is going to be happening
that's
here.
exactly right. We're doing it live.
Oh my God, stage 1.
There's no words on it. Tap the ground to walk. Okay, that seems pretty easy. And so this is a game called Munch Time HD. It normally costs $1 or $2, and today it's free. So okay, it looks like it's just kind of a little cute.
So you just basically have to get in range of the things that you're eating there.
And it looks like it's sort of got the swinging mechanic with the flowers. Whoop. And you're obviously getting 3 stars, just like, it's mandatory, and every iPhone game has to have some sort of 3-star system in it. The cops actually come and arrest you.
It's illegal?
Okay. So
you've got some sort of floaty element?
So no, I just ate. It looked like I ate a blue thing, and then that activated the blue flowers. So it's like looks like maybe there's a little bit of a puzzle element too.
Okay, you can definitely see some cut the rope influence on this.
Yeah. So this is cool, and this is free today. I would say download it. It seemed pretty cool.
Yeah, that could be good depending on how it progresses. But yeah, certainly a good early impression.
Yeah. I'm not going to jump into Battle of the Bulge, but that's this sort of historical war game. It is about the Battle of the Bulge. It's just a bad game to demo, so I'm not going to show it to people. But it's normally $10. It's $6.99. So if you like sort of hardcore deep strategy games, check that out. I'm also not going to jump into Minigore 2, but it received another big content update. There's a new playable character, some new stuff to look at there. So if you own Minigore, make sure you update that app. Civilization Revolution was also updated, and the cool thing about this update is they added multiplayer.
Oh wow, nice.
Right, and so it's on sale for $1. I think it normally $5.99.
I'm not sure what the base price is.
Multiplayer is an in-app purchase, but I mean that's cool. Man.
That's a nice feature.
Yeah.
I wonder, so do they have like save state if you're in a multiplayer game and let's say you can't finish it? It's nice to be able to save that game and return to it later.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. I'm not sure. The update isn't just multiplayer. They also added Mediterranean units and buildings, Asian units and buildings, new European units and buildings. It's sort of like a proper expansion for this game.
Yeah, no, that's a really cool update, especially because Civ Rev, I mean, that's a quality game.
Yeah.
It's not quite the full Civ experience, if you're looking for that.
I think Civ Rev is great. It's perfect for a touchscreen. It's perfect for a mobile device. Pick up and play on the go. Like I like full Civ too, but on an iPad, Civ Rev is a really really great option.
For sure.
That is today's App Store update for Friday. I'm so terrible with dates. The 22nd.
Yes, it is. It is the 22nd.
If you check out one game today, my suggestion would be to make it Major Magnet. But the advantage of this video is if any of them caught your eye, you can jump on in and buy them. If you're watching this on YouTube, we will have download links below this video. If you're on IGN, make sure you're watching the app or reading the App Store update that's on IGN Wireless each day. Charlie, thank you for joining me.
No problem. I agree with your Major Magnet assessment.
And thank you to everybody that's watching. I'm sure you're at home in your underwear right now, just killing time. So
debatable again.
Yeah, we'll be back on Monday, guys. Have a nice weekend.